Hi there, my name is Wout and I'm a data engineer at Jigsaw. Today, I would like to explain to you a bit about model explainability, which is a way to open up the black box of AI and machine learning. But before we do that, let's start with some background. Machine learning has been on a roll during the past decade. Increasingly more businesses have recognized the potential of the technology and have started to implement predictive models to drive decision-making processes. Facebook, for example, uses machine learning for image classification to prevent unwanted content from going viral. Alternatively, Netflix uses powerful recommendation engines to recommend movies and shows based on personal preferences and watch history. Predictive models like this have become increasingly more sophisticated and complex. However, increased performance comes with a trade-off. As models become more complex, their internal representation does as well. This trade-off, usually referred to as the performance-interpretability trade-off, is one of the key design choices that data scientists face every day. Now, you could ask yourself, do we need model interpretability? Isn't it sufficient to know the prediction that comes out of our machine learning model? Well, no. Whereas the fundamental concepts of machine learning have been around for quite a while, most people are only now beginning to become acquainted with the technology. Therefore, blindly trusting the prediction that came out of a black box model might still sound quite daunting to most. Sometimes, the importance of the prediction's explanation might even surpass the importance of the prediction itself. Imagine a situation where your loan request gets denied because the algorithm told us so. Or a situation in which your physician informs you that you are seriously ill but is incapable of explaining to you how he or she arrived at that conclusion. Another striking example, this time from the field of human resources, is the infamous Amazon recruitment case. In 2014, a team of Amazon data scientists tried to develop a hiring tool capable of automatically scanning through candidates' resumes with the goal of selecting the most promising hires. Quite quickly, it became clear that their engine did not rate candidates in a gender-neutral way, and that it was favoring male candidates over female candidates. The main reason for this bias was a dataset that was used during model training, which was based on the hiring practices that had been implemented by Amazon during the past decade. Since Amazon mainly recruited male candidates for technical jobs like software engineering and solutions architects, the algorithm learned to penalize resumes that pointed to female candidates by detecting words like women and to recognize graduates from all women's colleges. Evidently, the program was shut down after finding out that the model exhibited discriminatory behavior towards female candidates. It's obvious to see that in situations like this, where human interactions are involved, explanations are an utmost necessity. Model explanations allow us to detect possible biases or preferences that might have sneaked into the machine learning algorithm. As data scientists, we are on the front line in the battle of safeguarding ethical practices within the field of artificial intelligence and machine learning. We don't want our algorithms to exhibit discriminative or preferential behavior towards certain characteristics or features. Model explainability is also a legal obligation. According to the European General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, every person has the right to obtain an explanation about the decision that was made solely based on automated processing. In short, GDPR states that businesses should strive for transparency and accountability when developing automated decision-making tools. So, how do we get this additional layer of explainability on top of our prediction? How can we open up the black box to generate truly trustworthy models for human-sensitive applications? One way to do this is to leverage the power of so-called explainability models. These models are built on top of your regular machine learning model and have the sole purpose of explaining how your predictive model arrived at a certain prediction. In the next part of this series on model explainability, I will discuss one of the techniques that has gained widespread popularity during the last couple of years, shapely additive explanations. This was my quick introduction into model explainability and how it can help to open up the black box of artificial intelligence and machine learning. Next time, we'll have a deeper look at the SHAP algorithm, so stay tuned.